The first and the second conditional mood to you last season, right?
Yeah.
But we didn't have time for the third conditional mood. So those of you who do not remember the third condition, the first and the second conditional mood, I will explain it to you slightly later, okay? But now it's third conditional mood. Третье условное наклонение. Запомните такую вещь. Третье условное наклонение – это все только про прошлое. Речь идет только о прошлом. То, что было в прошлом, и если бы его не было, было бы по-другому, или если бы что-то другое было, то было бы что-то другое в прошлом. Понятно? Посмотрите ситуацию. Look, here's a situation. For example, somebody's grandfather or somebody's neighbor who is quite old went to hospital, right? And you didn't see that neighbor for 3 or 4 weeks, and then you see him and say, "Oh, I haven't seen you for a long time. Давно тебя не видел", соседу вы говорите. And he says, "I was in hospital, я в больнице был." And you say, "Oh, I didn't know, я не знал." If I had known you were in hospital, I would have visited you, okay? If I had known you were in hospital, I would have visited you, okay? Comma, запятая. If I had known you were in hospital, I would have visited you. Я бы тебя посетил. Or I would have visited you, or I would have come to see you, okay? Visited or come to see you. So there you go. If I had known you were in hospital, I would have come to see you. То есть вы как бы анализируете прошлое и сожалеете. Вот если бы я знал, что ты там в больнице был, я бы тебя, естественно, посетил. Сейчас-то уже поздно, человека выписали. Вот, но если бы ты тогда знал, ты бы его посетил. И главная особенность третьего условного наклонения, смотрите, после if у нас идет всегда past perfect, то есть had и глагол третьей формы, да? А в другой части будет, может быть, would, бывает иногда could, изредка и should может быть тоже. Вот, затем have и глагол третьей формы опять, да? Here it is. Or here is another example. Here is another example. John didn't buy himself a house in Switzerland last year. Джон не купил себе дом в Швейцарии в прошлом году. Because he had no money. But how can you say, как бы вы сказали, если бы Джон выиграл лотерею, если бы Джон выиграл $5 миллионов в лотерею 2 года назад, он бы себе купил дом в Швейцарии.
If John had won the lottery,
Right, if John had won the lottery, right?
he would have.
Надо здесь указать, здесь для второго слова надо всегда временные условия создавать благоприятные. Если бы он выиграл лотерею 2 года назад.
2 years ago.
If John had won the lottery 2 years ago, right?
He would have bought the
Right.
house in Switzerland.
That's it. He would have bought a house in Switzerland. Excellent. He would have bought a house in Switzerland. He would have bought a house in Switzerland. Okay?
Okay.
He would have bought a house in Switzerland.
If John had won the lottery 2 years ago, he would have bought a house in Switzerland.
Yes, if John had won the lottery 2 years ago, he would have bought a house in Switzerland. Вот вы когда вещи такие читаете, как would и have, да, чаще всего читается как would have, should have, could have. He would have bought. Okay?
Yeah.
Here is another one. Here is another example. Julia, how can you say? Если бы я была здесь вчера, я бы сделала этот тест.
If I had
Yes. Вы можете начать, например, я бы сделала тест Я бы сделал тест, если бы была здесь вчера.
I would have
I-
done this test
I,
if I had been there yesterday.
that's it. I would have done this test if... Вот, если у вас if начинается с середины предложения, то, как в любом условном наклонении, у вас не будет запятой здесь. If I had, I would have done this test if I had, если бы я была здесь вчера.
Had been there
Here.
yesterday.
That's it. If I had been here yesterday, okay? Right. If you analyze the past, если вы анализируете прошлое, то у вас всегда будут past perfect после if, и в другой части будет would have и глагол третьей формы. Look, for example, you came to the party last Saturday and there was no Joanna. You didn't see Joanna at the party last Saturday. What do you say after the party? Если бы я увидел Джоанну на вечеринке в прошлую субботу, я бы с ней поговорил. How can you say that?
If I had seen Joanna at the party, at the last party,
At the party.
или как там было?
At the party в прошлую субботу.
В субботу было. At the party last Saturday,
Right.
I would have talked to her.
Yeah. If I had seen Joanne at a party last Saturday, I would have talked to her. А если с глаголом speak?
I would have spoke to her.
Spoken.
Spoken. Speak. Spoken.
Yeah. I would have spoken to her. I would have spoken to her. Okay.
Yeah.
I expect you to think of your own examples in third conditional mood. I'm sure that you are very vivid and inventive. So do come up with your ideas, please.
Igor, you have to start.
Which examples do you have in mind?
May I start?
Yes, you may.
If I hadn't helped my friend in mountains, he would have died.
Gosh, yeah, if I had helped my friend, if I hadn't helped my friend in the mountains
He would have died.
last Christmas,
It was me.
he would have died.
I could.
Да, если бы я ему не помог в горах в прошлое Рождество, то он бы погиб. Yes, true. Do you have any other good example? Do you have any other example? You go ahead, please.
If I had not eaten double burger before the lessons, I would have come there very upset.
If you hadn't eaten a double burger before the lessons, you would have come very upset.
Yes.
Double burger or double cheeseburger?
Burger.
Burger without any
No
cheese.
No cheese.
So you
no
hate
mushroom.
cheese in the
I
burgers?
hate cheese.
Ooh, I do.
Okay, now I can
Well,
tell
which
you.
example do you have for us?
If Bobby Clark hadn't scored the last goal in this match, Philadelphia Flyers would have lost this game.
Gosh, would have lost it. It's just like me.
Just
Yes,
like you, yeah.
yes, if Bobby Clark hadn't scored the goal in that match, Philadelphia Flyers would have lost the game.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, they would have lost the game, that's true, they would. Well, thank you, nice example. How about you, Julia?
It's my turn. I think if I hadn't forgotten my keys, I would have come home early.
Okay, if I hadn't forgotten my keys, I would have come home early. Если бы я не забыла свои ключи, то я бы пришла домой рано. That's a good example. Thank you very much.
Thank
you very much.